So to start the story off with this deer, goes back to the spring of 2024, and he showed up as a mainframe 10 point with an inside kicker on his left side. Caught our eye, looked decent. He's borderline shooter for what we were trying to do last year. We got all decided that if he came in and gave us good footage, that we were going to go ahead and try and take him. So watched him all summer. He started to become very consistent, and then right before season he kind of switched things up and was kind of transitioned over to another farm, and then would come in from the east and then on southwest winds very consistently during daylight. And he carried that on most of the year, and then December 1st, actually team member Mason Edwards had a chance at him, and unfortunately he hit that deer a little bit high. We looked for him that night, found him on the drone, had Derek King come out, found him on the drone that night, still alive. He was walking, didn't look too great, so we decided to go back in on December 2nd, which was the next day, open day gun season, and just kind of see if he was still where he was the night before. Turns out he wasn't. Called Derek, he came back out the next night, found him again. He was up and eating at that point. So we decided to just keep tabs on him, hoping that he showed back up on camera. And on December 6th he did. He showed back up on camera, seemed fine, and then December 12th we got pictures of him, and he'd shed his antlers that fast. So that leads us into August of 25, and he showed up and he put on a lot of inches from the year before. He put on probably 25-30 inches from last year. Got us really pumped up for the season to come. So Southeast Ohio and Western West Virginia got hit with EHD really hard this year. I have a lease in Jackson County, West Virginia, and it really took a toll. We found a lot of dead deer out there, and some really nice bucks. So we stopped getting pictures of quite a few bucks on camera starting September 20th, which was the week before season in Ohio this year. Kind of got us a little bit concerned that EHD had started to hit our area. On October 5th, I actually found a deer in the creek that was running around with the buck that I shot. So without seeing him on camera for a couple weeks, very much, we were in there looking for him, but didn't want to blow the area out. So it was very calculated movements on whether if we smelled something, then we went in and trying to find it. Ended up finding another doe, and as of right now, it's the only two deer that we did find. So on October 22nd, decided to hunt West Virginia. I had a scrape line that was getting blown up pretty good. Hunted that morning in West Virginia and had two bucks come in, both younger. One was a year and a half, one was 2.5. The 2.5 is a really good deer. He's one of the best 2-year-olds that I've seen in a while.
Wow, what a cool deer. That's a 9 point. We've had on camera, right? We weren't sure if he was 2 or 3, but after seeing him there, I think he's just a really nice 2-year-old. He did exactly what I was wanting, but might have to go trim some limbs here after this hunt, just to make sure the opening's at 30 or more open. But if the mature buck does that, we can slide one through there, but just trim some limbs to be sure. But what a cool deer.
So on October 18th, some of the Rizer guys left for North Dakota to waterfowl hunt, and that's one of my passions, but didn't get a chance to go this year. I had my wife and I had our first son on August 30th, so we're gladly stayed home with them. Definitely a blessing there. Love him to death. So we decided to stay home, and that buck started kind of patterning really hard. Middle of October on southwest winds, he was coming in during daylight. So on October 22nd, he daylighted at 5 o'clock and decided to hunt him on the 23rd. At 2:30, I had a fawn come in from behind me, came right to the base of the tree and didn't smell me. So it's feeling really good about scent control and wind direction for the evening to come. Didn't see another deer for 3 hours. Ended up, a couple of does came off the hill down to the corn, and they came in, wrapped around, got downwind of me, and they didn't necessarily smell me, but the one saw me and she kind of blew out of there. Just kind of hung out there for a little bit, and then they just worked off. And 5 minutes later, he shows up. So when he shows up, he made a scrape at 32 yards, and him making a scrape kind of got me to calm myself down, get prepared for the shot. All day when deer were in that shooting lane, I was telling myself where you need to draw and when, and he did exactly what I needed him to do for the time being.
I just heard him crash. I've sat here almost all day. I got out here at lunch. Oh wait. I don't even know what to say, guys. Been here all day. I just got busted like 5 minutes ago by a mature doe. He was right there, 20 yards. I think I heard him crash. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna slip down. Call some buddies.
All right, so it's about 2.5 hours after the shot. We think it looks good.
think we heard him crash in the video, so we're gonna go in. There's 3 of us. Just kind of ease in there. If we don't like what we see, we'll probably come back in the morning, but I think we're gonna find him, but fingers crossed. So we'll see.
Oh, we're gonna find him.
We're gonna find him.
He ended up not bleeding hardly at all. There was 2 drops of blood, and looked up and he was laying 20 yards from us.
Are you lying?
Swear to God.
Where's he at?
He's laying right here.
Dude, look how close, dude.
Oh my God. I thought I could smell him, man. I didn't want to say nothing. Oh. That is a giant. Thank you, guys. Oh my God. Look at that dude. Oh my God. I told you I heard him crash.
What's today's day? The 23rd.
Tagged out. Tag, baby. I'm ready whenever you are, bud.
All right, so we got the tag on him. So here he is, my 2025 Ohio deer. We got a little bit of history with this one. This is one that Mason had an encounter with last year. Unfortunately hit him a little bit high and didn't find him, but made it through this year. And with the jump that he put on inches was something that we really were surprised, especially with being hit last year, but couldn't be happier. Kind of got him patterned a little bit this week, and then came in tonight at 6:34, and he was quartering 2, and I tried to tuck it, and Megan Meats did a job, but I don't know, if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would have got him. But here he is. He's mainframe 10, and he's got a bunch of junk at the bottom, so call him what you will. I'll call him a 10-point with some stuff.
Definitely blessed is an understatement. Still kind of pinch me moment, but no, he's the biggest buck to date, and truly grateful and blessed to have such a cool encounter and great deer. So that puts an end to my 2025 Ohio season. Moving on to West Virginia, going to try and get a good one there. But the guys are in the woods. It's an exciting time of year. We're seeing a lot of good deer. So be on the lookout for episodes to come. And thanks for watching Rizer Outdoors.